Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we're playing Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, Reforged. The Reforged is very important. This game, I think, I should know this, but I don't. I think this is from 2024, and the original game was from the 90s. So this is rated T for teen. A little spicy for my Saturday show, but rated T for teen. Here we go. This is the description from Steam, which is not really much of a description. Actually, now that I'm reading it, it says, the classic multi-award-winning adventure Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templar returns with glorious 4K visuals. You're all in 1080. And it's not 4K. What? That's not, wait, hold on. What do you mean 4K visuals? I can't even pick the resolution. What do you mean 4K visuals? All right. An iconic remastered audio, right? So really the description from Steam is just about how they made the game again. But it's a journey into perilous adventures and ancient conspiracies. So I have not really played this game. So this is Reforged. So this is mode. But the one thing I know about this game, because I Googled this, so I heard of the goat puzzle, like the phrase "the goat puzzle." I had heard of this, but I actually Googled this probably 3 years ago. The hardest puzzle in any adventure game. I don't know why I Googled that. It was for something. I was gonna like I was gonna pick that game or whatever, right? And then the goat puzzle came up, and I was like, "Oh, let me check this out." So before this game remastered for the second time, I think apparently it's been remastered a couple times. Yes, it's from originally 1996. Let me read the description of the goat puzzle on Wiki. Now, the reason I'm reading this, because normally I don't do spoilers for the games that I play, but apparently they got rid of that or modified it heavily. So the goat puzzle, also known as the infamous goat puzzle, or the Wretched Goat, or simply the Goat, was featured in Revolution Software 1996 point-and-click adventure games, The Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templar. In the puzzle, the protagonist must access an underground dig location in the castle. So, I mean, we're going to be doing some of this while avoiding a fierce goat. The puzzle perceived difficulty is due to requiring the player to think in a different way and approach previous puzzles in the game. So apparently it was a timing puzzle, and it's the only one in like the whole game or like the whole series. So people were very confused. The people who wrote this decided to take up as much space as possible instead of just explaining it. But George must allow the goat to butt him when trying to reach the entrance, but when the goat's returning to its original position, then the goat must click on the farming machinery, which causes him to quickly get up and run to the machinery and slightly reposition it. So it's essentially like a timing puzzle. You have to let him hit you. So apparently it's a very famous goat puzzle. And I guess it's been changed. Well, we'll see when we get there. I don't know if we'll get there this episode, but there we go. So they're also making a Reforged of one of the sequels in the series that's again I guess going to come out this year. So if we like this, we'll play another one. So there we go. Yeah, very very famous puzzle series from the 90s. I was playing games in the 90s, but I was like really into Warcraft, Warcraft 2, God, boy, 1996, what was I playing? I mean, I definitely played King's Quest. EverQuest. Was EverQuest already out, Fry Guy? If EverQuest was already out, then that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. I was eating up my whole existence. IQ Joe Cafe Mocha. With a faint hint of soap. Don't love that. EverQuest was 1999. Yeah. But yeah, I was playing a lot of Warcraft 2 before EverQuest came out. Okay, so let's get into the game. I'm excited. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know this is not... Oh, hold on. We love a choice. I feel like it's pushing me towards 1. Enjoy the interactive story at your own pace. Can I just say, like, regardless of which one we pick, giving gamer options is awesome. It's awesome because I tell people now, people in their 40s with me, they're like, "Oh, I've never played a video game." I talk my stream and I say, "There's a game out there for you." And giving gamers sort of like automatic hints and stuff, maybe somebody who doesn't really play a lot of puzzle games or doesn't really like a challenge, they want to hang out, I could say, "Hey, yeah, play this game. Play it on story mode. You'll love it." Okay, incidental actions you have tried before are removed. Oh, that's nice. And then automatic hints. Okay, original adventure game experience. Keep track of repeating actions by yourself. You mean just click it over and over? Manual hints only. All right, we're going classic. You know we're going classic. We're a pro gamer. Professional gamer. Oh, we love a tutorial. Wait, what? Now, click to walk. But why is it click here and then drag? Okay, for some reason the actual like tutorial is confusing me. Okay, move cursor around to find points of interest. Okay, I feel like the tutorial is actually making it harder. I'm super confused. When over something interesting, action icons will pop up. Click to interact. Okay, so I can look at it or I can pick it up. Okay. Oh. Left click does the thing on the left, right click does the thing on the right. Gotcha. Okay. Click here to show the menu bar. Okay. Access the game menu and help controls here. Good. Okay. That was actually kind of a little confusing.
The fall, the last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories for me. Of cafes, of music, of love, and of death.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking at my camera position. Why is it so far over? Wait, so I need the camera to be more this way? Alright. There we go. Whoa! Chair's set totally back. This feels like a 90s adventure game remastered so far. In the best possible way. You would have laughed if it fell backwards. I think it'd be very difficult for me to fall all the way backwards in this chair unless it breaks. But it does go back pretty far here, I'll show you. So, like, it's pretty far. Yeah, there we go. That feels good right there. Okay, sorry I wasn't looking at your credits, but I do appreciate that. We look at credits at the end. It feels a little skippy. That's fine. I just love that animated look. They don't make movies like this anymore either. All right. I don't hate clowns as much as most people. Oh. Did that say retro? No, it said bistro. This got dark quick. Oh, okay. Now, you might be wondering about the shirt. I know this shirt makes no sense. It's called Broken Sword, but it's not that kind of game.
As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me. But the explosion was to change my life forever.
Yeah, I bet. I couldn't find a green jacket. I thought I had a green jacket just like that. I do not. I couldn't find it. So I just thought I'd be silly and we'd wear this. Because I bought this like 2 years ago and I never worn it. Reminds you of Fantasia? Our character doesn't look like he's taking very seriously that he just blew up. Fry guy. A friend of yours got you to play EverQuest over Sash, made an ogre and accidentally jumped off a tower. That feels right. I had an ogre. His name was Rot. W-R-O-T. So if you happen to play on my server, you might remember Rot. Rot Iron. When you got, I think, level 20, you could get a last name. My ogre was cool. Okay, hold on. Before we dive in, Uncle John's going to be playing Kingdom Hearts. They put in the streamer rules in, like, the start. Oh, like, when you load the game, it'll give you, like, streamer rules. So Twitch can't say you broke any copyright. So interesting. All right, well, that's kind of fun. Okay, let's orient ourselves here. Okay, well, what makes sense to me is immediately going inside.
I examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. It was broken, all right.
It was broken, all right? Oh, no. Okay, sorry. I don't know the type of humor this game has, but I just watched people explode. So that seems pretty dark, and our character's like, that window's broken, all right. So
the blast had blown out the glass, leaving a gaping hole.
So I can't go in there. Like, this feels like this just happened, but, like, this guy's still working. There's no ambulance services.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
Hey, if that's the tone they want to go for, I'm here for it. I just was a little surprised.
The table had been overturned by the explosion.
Okay, so far, when it is a examine icon on the left and an eyeball icon on the right, it's... Oh, look! This is my Saturday stream. This is rated T, and we have a body there. Can we help him? No, that's not an option. Okay. So what they've done, which was probably not in the original, is you see how when I get close to an interactable object like this table, it starts to light up. It's not always like that, but as I approach it, so there's this thing in old school adventure games like called pixel hunting, where you just literally do this until you find something. So they're finding that balance where it's not constantly flashing at you that it's something you can click on, but it's where they can
I considered
they can help you.
The table.
All right, skip that. Easy to skip dialogue. We like that.
Please, hold it right there.
I wasn't done
Don't
investigating.
shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
No, don't tell him that
Make up
part.
your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant. Move. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
I wasn't trying to leave.
No, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche.
So we have police, which makes sense.
What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is
We need
it not?
medical
that, monsieur.
professionals. Oh,
Stop holding your breath at once.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Moo?
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead. Clearly, the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation? All we know is that he is dead.
it seemed reasonable to assume...
A great detective assumes nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
That's different, Moo. They were comedy Belgians. Anyway, it is unlikely that even you will learn much from talking to the dead. Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
Maybe you should take her statement, and somebody who's not an idiot should examine her.
Et maintenant, to business. Your name, please?
George Stobbart. I'm from California.
Hey!
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobbart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so, apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
It's interesting that there's a narration component mid-speech. So, I don't know if this is intentional from the writing. The tone I'm getting is like a macabre silliness. Like, that dude is dead, and he's like, stop breathing! It's just, like, so dark. So this is, like, actually a really dark humor? Is that on purpose? Am I reading that right? Are other people hearing this? Or am I just, like, I don't know. It just seems so strange. Stop pretending to hold your breath. Yes. No, yeah, true. That's what he said. Yeah. Did I see the deceased come in? Yes. I actually couldn't remember.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No. He was more interested in the waitress.
I mean...
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Yes.
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon, the picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live. She confirms the American statement. A clown with an accordion, no doubt an elaborate and eccentric disguise.
Very well. Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. I hope this little incident does not spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
It's not bad
I
advice.
honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
Wow.
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Oh, I have controls. Oh, no, I don't.
You are about to witness a scientific breakthrough.
What? What is happening right now? What? This is so weird. I think this is our partner. She looks cool. I like this outfit. Is that weird? That's a weird thing to say. I don't really talk about people's outfits very often, but I think she looks cool. You could be my friend in the 90s. Uncle John rightly pointed out, wait, we saw it. How do we not know anything? No questions on the type of dress, height, weight, makeup, color of his pants. No, nothing. This detective sucks. Frat Guy says, going through those questions would be terrible gameplay, though. Oh, what an interesting point of view. going through all those questions would be terrible gameplay, but most games from the 90s have branching unnecessary dialogue like that. I wonder what the balance betwixt those two options could be. That my character could have they could have done a little like time lapse where I explained everything and he said, "We have your whole statement, you can go." Let's talk to me.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
You are the inspector. Go on, monsieur.
But what about the clown?
I really did see the clown. He ran into the alley across the street.
Did you follow him?
That's your job, not mine.
An armed chase through the streets of Paris? That's not our style, monsieur. Inspector Rousseau may be unorthodox, but he's not crazy.
Do you think possibly that this is like 90s American anti-French? I don't know. I mean, I was pretty young, but it was pretty popular to like make fun of French culture in the 90s in America. Do you think that's what this is? Like, is that why they're terrible detectives? Or is it just an adventure game being silly?
Look, Sergeant, the inspector gave me his card.
Yes, monsieur. He wants you to advise him if you have any information.
Well,
Okay.
I'm glad to talk with him, but I don't want him working his psycho weirdness on me.
Ah, no, monsieur. You're confusing the science of parapsychology with witchcraft.
Oh, yeah? What's the difference?
We don't do sacrifices.
Okay, so I'm just kind of like, this is an inventory item, and then these are relevant things to talk about in terms of the conversation. So I don't think this guy has much to say, but I'm going to click on this. We're going to do one more thing.
I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
Oh,
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
See you later, Sergeant.
see you later, Sergeant. You feel like it was a homage to Inspector Clouseau? I do think that, but just their like weird incompetence. She is taking a lot of photos, and if this is the 90s, like she has film. She's gonna run out. There's only so many times. Here, we never looked at this. Let's look at this. I'm avoiding clicking on her.
I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened.
Did you? Uncle John thinks it's more anti-cop. Okay. All right. Maybe I'm being too sensitive for the French people. Let's pick up this newspaper. The little hand.
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. That was the only news story. The rest was rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. Then I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read Salah ad-Din, 1345.
Salah ad-Din. Oh. New controls help is available. Sure. Let's see what that is. Oh. That's how we find our inventory items. We right-click to examine them. We left-click to carry them. And then we can move them on something. Okay. And we can combine them. Did it say combine them at the end there? I think it did. Let's see. Let's try to do this. Let's put our newspaper and the card. It kind of... The angle's a little weird. Because it kind of goes away.
No way.
Okay, I mean, obviously that didn't make any sense, but I was just curious what it would say. Okay, cool. So that's where our inventory is. It would be nice to know if you're, like, going to go out of the frame, though, because I was going to talk to this construction worker, and I started walking down there. What happens if we just move out of this frame and we don't talk to her ever? Let's find out. Really? I can just leave and not partner up. She's my partner. She's on all the imagery of the game.
Hey, stop that! Get away from there! What do you think you're doing?
I was admiring your
I'm an
toolbox.
American.
Are we? Had a good look, have you? I'm warning you, if you touch it, I'll crack your nut.
Okay, I get your point.
I do appreciate that. that feels like a real interaction. I mean, except he's speaking English by default, or maybe he recognized that I'm American and he's speaking English. Let me look at this telephone.
It was a huge and weighty-looking engineer's telephone.
Oh, like a mobile phone?
Don't touch that phone!
Or you'll crack
Sorry.
my nut? All the French people speaking English is the least believable part of this. At least the cops, I said I'm an American, although obviously. Yeah, I'm actually, it's like sort of, part of me is wondering how long we go without partnering up with our partner.
Set into the huge gate was a smaller access door.
Well, we didn't even talk to this guy. That's my
Hey,
bad.
you!
I thought you'd been arrested.
Nah, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
Duty. Did you see this clown?
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
But did you see the explosion? So one of the icons is not the cafe exploded.
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me?
No.
Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Quelle vite. I could have knocked his block off.
Wait, what did you say to him?
Did you recognize?
No.
No, but I guess he is.
No.
Look, I know
I told you already.
he was wearing multicolored baggy trousers.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Listen, I
Say, who are you anyhow? A cop?
No.
of course not.
I'm an
Do I look
American.
like a cop?
Just keep
No.
saying that.
But you act like one, sticking your nose in where it's not wanted.
I told you I'm an
How do
American.
you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe.
There
was
we go,
going.
finally.
I wondered what that bang was. Any bodies?
Yeah, an old man was killed.
Merde. I didn't think it was that serious. What about the waitress?
Oh, she's fine.
Thank the saints.
Okay, oh boy. Thoughts on this
Would
newspaper?
you like to read my newspaper?
Would you like to read my
I
newspaper?
haven't got time to read that.
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, he'd have me on a drip. So I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Wait, why am I giving him the newspaper?
Ah, look at this. Damn bleeding heart liberals. Ja, save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say.
Oh, I'm gonna get this guy
All that
fired so I can
fuss
take his
over
toolbox.
A bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is. Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that knife.
What about your toolbox?
Stop it. Help yourself.
Okay, well, I could not have predicted. I made the right choice, but I could not have predicted. So I don't get the newspaper back. Okay, so sometimes in adventure games, you get the item back and you never use it again. Sometimes you use the item over and over and over. And I don't know what kind of game this is yet, but we one time used newspaper. I could never, in a million years, I would not have guessed that I pick up the newspaper there and give it to this guy to take his toolbox. I mean, I knew I had to get him out of here to get his toolbox.
I found a T-shaped tool in the box. I didn't know what it was, but it looked useful.
Yes. Oh, boy. What is that? I know. Oh, boy. Oh, well, it's a sewer key. So it's actually... Never mind. I was like, there's a name for that tool. It's not that tool anyway, so I was wrong. All right, we got a sewer key. I can't go down in his hole. He did say watch his hole, and then he walked away, but I can't see his hole. This is what was on the newspaper, but why is this on the phone? I think church key is what I was thinking, Fry Guy. But this looks like, I guess this is how we're going to get into the sewer. Why was that on the phone?
It was a huge and weighty looking...
Yeah, let me click on this again because this is very confusing. This is me clicking on the telephone. And then it gives me this screen. Huh. How much of this game can we do without connecting with the lady?
The door was securely locked.
Does the sewer key work on this door? Which makes no sense, but let's try it. Sewer key plus door. I like that it tells you if you're on it. Sewer key plus door. It actually tells you. Church key is a bottle opener? Maybe I'm confused about what a church key is then. There's this little tool. I think I have one in my garage somewhere. It's not like a chuck. I'm not thinking a chuck, but like some kind of tension thing. It's got... Oh! Okay! This is Paris! I've never been to Paris. I don't know if I ever will be. I mean, maybe. Hopefully I have... hopefully I have some years left. There's just so many places in the world. Okay, police station... Okay, so I could only go places so far that have been referenced, although we just sort of reference a race that's happening. Okay, I don't mind that I can't just go everywhere yet, but I do miss that about kind of old school games. Sometimes in old school games, it's like, you could just go off into the desert and probably die. Oh no, she's gone! Did I mess up? Oh, that's so funny. I just didn't talk to her. It's Mario. Where is she? Okay, let me get out of this screen. Okay, I've never played this game, and I've never watched anybody play this game. So my prediction is, if we had talked to her, it would have been something innocuous, like, oh, I'm just here taking photos, blah, blah, blah. And then we will see her again at the objective where we actually need her interaction. That's my theory.
It was an iron lamppost.
The music is very random how loud it is. All right, let's start digging through the trash. It's an adventure game. We must dig through the trash. And of course, we have a sewer. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, the sardine key. That's the church key.
Damp and smelly and decidedly empty.
Yes. I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know what. You know what? I'm gonna Google it. Okay, the internet is calling it a T-handle. Oh, yes, this is it. A T-wrench. I was thinking T-wrench. Oh, yeah, a T-way wrench. There we go. I just typed in T-shaped hand tool. Yeah, and you can get them with different things on the bottom. You could do like an Allen wrench or a socket wrench bottom to tighten something. That's all. I was thinking of T-wrench. The name is so self-evident, which there's a word for that. It's called axiomatic.
There was nothing of interest.
But it's a trash can. There's got to be something of interest. Ah! Sorry, kitty. Although, maybe I did him a favor. He shouldn't be... Oh.
It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
Nice.
Emotional damage!
Okay, so... Now remember, we played Classic, so I can click on these things over again, but I think if we were playing Story Mode, then the option to click on them would go away. That's my theory. That emotional damage is so loud. I think I have it limited to like 3 streams. I should increase the price, because I don't really have a lot of channel point redemptions, so... Alright, I was hoping we might get the cat on the way back, but we did not. Okay, I mean, obviously we go in the sewer, right? I just can't believe I missed an interaction with a main character because I thought she would be there still. Oh, yeah, hold on. Let's look at the window. We're taking our time with this game.
I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe.
Oh, okay,
The
what?
clown had an escape over the rooftops.
No, that would be a really dumb idea.
The drain pipe hung limp and useless.
You should try to put it back. Okay, I think we go into the sewer. Let's see if I auto use the tool.
I tried to lift the
No,
cover
okay.
with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage.
Let's get some leverage. That's much bigger than I would
I
have
lifted
thought.
the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
So the toolbox was about this big. And I grabbed a tool out of it that's, I don't know, half my body size. Yeah, you have an absurd amount of channel points. I know. I need more channel point redemptions. Okay, so far, can I say I'm actually loving this game? I know we're barely into it. But I'm also really enjoying that Call of the Sea game, so... Alright, we got a red ball, like his nose.
It was a shiny red plastic ball, sat incongruously on the slippery green slime floor.
Okay, so we still have it, so we might need it in the future. Let's pick that up.
As
That's
I picked
evidence.
up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn.
It's a nose. I'm kind of doing my hair like this guy.
The clown's red nose.
It's all messy. Next time I play this game, I will have a haircut. Oh, I hope that thing is alive. Alright, let us continue. Yeah, you were expecting a manhole remover have a hook. I know. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, let's look at the tissue. Is it covered in white makeup?
It was a soggy, crumpled paper tissue.
Although I don't know how you get that much clown makeup off in one tissue.
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
The descriptions are so gross.
It was a small scrap of cloth caught on the rusting spike.
Grab it.
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
Let's, I don't know, move this railing? Stab myself.
The railing was put there for a simple reason, to stop people getting past. It worked.
Okay. Yes, this is a pretty intricate sewer system. I mean, I've heard about Paris Underground. I don't know anything about it.
Hi there.
Hold it right there, you sewer rat.
Sewer rat?
I knew you'd come back. And now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ew.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
Well, let's be honest.
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
Yes?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up?
How's the waitress?
Mon Dieu. That is awful.
I'm calling it now.
And you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Ah, mon Dieu. Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer.
I'm a hero.
For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't
Pigalle.
realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Huh. So, is it our thinking that... I mean, actually, now that I kind of think this through, you have a change of clothes in the sewer, and you go into the sewer, and you change, and you just throw all your old stuff in there, all your old tissues, and you maybe dropped one tissue, and then I don't know if this is his new clothes or that was his old clothes, but that's not bad.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type, just like you.
Okay, just like me, like white, blonde hair, medium build, or what? Just so you know, the waitress is okay.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
Make up your mind.
Ah, that's what you say.
All right. What about the
Was
case
the
he
guy
stole?
you saw carrying a briefcase?
Well, I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed
Okay.
someone has emptied their...
Oh, gross. Okay, what about this?
Do you recognize this material?
Was he wearing
I
it?
am not telling you anything.
What? I'm here with the
Perhaps you'd
police.
like to take a look at my card?
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
But I'm
monsieur.
speaking Californian.
You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man.
Correct.
And I should know. I was in the army.
Well, thank you for your service.
When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Let's start over from the beginning.
Sure, that was useful.
And tell it just like it was.
Oh, okay. So now I get all the clues back. And remember, he wasn't going to tell us anything, so let's click on it again.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
Sparkles.
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found.
Yes.
I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Okay, tell me more about the jacket.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do
Sparkles.
you have it here?
No, monsieur.
Sparkles.
One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
What was that?
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romany seamstress.
Just my luck.
One more?
Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind.
One more time.
What was the name on the label?
There we go.
It was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
Okay, so the only thing I wanted to know was like the name of the tailor, right? And that was the very last question. So it's kind of interesting, like, without seeing the dialogue, I don't really know what's useful that's left. But yes, he sent possible evidence out, although he thought it was evidence of a trespasser's jacket. So, it's not like the crime of the century that he sent that out for repairs. Although he said he sent it out for repairs and he gave it to a Romany person, and which I guess means like he said itinerant, like they're not coming back. So I guess he just gave it to them and was like, hey, if you can fix this up, you can have it, which is fine. Reuse, all good, but that's not sending it for repairs. So, all right, let's ask more questions. I like the little sparkles when you have done the correct thing.
Was the guy you saw carrying...
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs, stolen jewels.
Ancient Egyptian artifact.
But
Calling
the
it
killer
now.
thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Nothing is worth that. I like that statement. All right.
Tell me about the man you...
He grabbed me in an armlock. His face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron. But he did not know what he was up against. Oh no, he made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture.
But how do you get away?
Do you know the waitress at...
So you don't want to hear about my ex? I
No.
fought to make this con.
I'm sure you did, but I'm a little short of time. Do you know the waitress at the...
You.
Just answer the question.
Yes, I know her quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe. I
6 or
look
7 months
forward
ago,
all
okay.
week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Okay, I don't know. We'll ask one more time, I guess? I don't know.
This is the material...
Yes, monsieur.
Okay, alright, we're done.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out.
Yeah, the dialogue, it's interesting that it's just pictures. I
hope
don't
you find your man, Inspector.
So do I.
I do sort of wonder if that was in the original. I'm guessing that was also in the original. The music it gets swelling. It gets very quiet and then it gets very swelling. So we're gonna see if we can we can level out this audio. Okay. Oh, well, here, yeah, we'll save it. All right. Well, it's got a robust autosave system. I don't know what actually, now that I say this out loud, I don't know if this is the kind of game that you can fail. Typically, when they remaster games, they remove the "you can fail" option. Typically, not always. They don't. France is strange that they don't have an army, per se. They have a group of mercenaries called the French Legion that act on their behalf. Oh, I thought that was their army. Shows what I know. I don't know anything about France. Okay. So... Huh. So I think, do we go... Okay, let's do this. Oh, I wish I was the detective I could talk to, because this guy's an idiot. Alright. Let's go ahead and try to give him some clues and see what happens. Yeah, we do. Yeah, there is the phone, Uncle John. I did think about that, too.
Sergeant
Yeah,
Moon?
good
Please
reminder.
go away, monsieur.
So, look, we have evidence. Oh, yeah, who's this lady?
Did you notice the young woman who was here earlier?
The girl with the camera? Yes, monsieur. She works for one of the newspapers.
Did you see where she went?
She has gone home to develop her snapshots. She took one of me, you know. She said mine was the kind of face that makes great pictures.
She did?
Oui, I have great depth of character. That's what she told me.
Did she leave her address?
No, monsieur. But I have her telephone number. 50 48 26 17.
Thanks.
She said to call her in a few days when the photographs are ready. I thought I'd take the best shot of me and use it for personalized Christmas cards.
Great idea, Sergeant. I'm sure your family and friends will be astounded.
Okay, tell me more about the clown, or let me tell you about
the
it.
Clown's movements, Sergeant.
Here we go.
Is that so, monsieur?
Yeah. There's a man down the street who saw him crawling out of the sewer.
Dressed as a clown?
No, he changed into ordinary clothes by then.
So, how did he know it was the clown?
He didn't, but all the clues add up.
Little children can add up, but I wouldn't let them manage my bank account.
Oh, boy.
I believe this material came from the clown's clothing.
If you are right, monsieur, then the clown must be an Englishman.
Well, how do you figure that?
Only the English would wear a suit made from material like that.
Don't you like the English?
It is not so much a question of liking, rather one of taste. They have none.
Yikes. All right, this guy sucks.
See you later, Sergeant.
All right, we have 2 people to call him now, although she's probably going to tell us she's not available. Okay, so now I am understanding. When you click on the phone, you are given the phone numbers that you have. But this is not a phone number, so I don't know why this is here. This is some overarching clue about this entire game. And then here are our 2 phone numbers to call. So I guess we can get more phone numbers over time. Let's start with the tailor. Oh,
Who is this?
I like this interface.
Hi. My name's George Stobbart. You don't know
He
me.
answers the phone. Who is this?
Mr. Stobbart, I don't. What can I do for you? Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you? No, that's not possible. Oh, okay, forget it. Listen, all I want is a name. What are you talking about? Who are you working for? I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice. Oh, thank God. I thought you were the police. There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save. You're collecting for charity, yes? No, I'm not. All I want from you is information. Go on. I'm listening.
I need to know this clown.
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte? I don't have no idea what you're talking about. You're cool, Todrick. But I think you know more than you're saying. I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if you're saying that to make me think you don't know what I mean, but this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick. I tell you, I know nothing about no clown.
I mean, we'll try again, I guess.
Did you know that one of your customers was a part-time clown? If a guy feels happy with a funny nose and custard down his pants, what's the problem?
I mean...
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
I don't know if we would have gotten more from him. I mean, we'll call him again later in the game, maybe if we have other evidence, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like that was really terribly useful.
Bonjour, Collard.
Hey, somebody who speaks
hi.
French.
It's George Stobbart, the American at the cafe. I saw you taking photographs.
How did you get my number?
The gendarme gave it to me. Is anything wrong?
I'll say there is. What do you want?
I was hoping you'd help me find the answer to a few questions.
Such as?
Who was the clown, and why did he blow up the cafe?
I'm a journalist. I usually ask the questions.
Look, if you're covering this case, I might be able to help you out.
Really?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown, and I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come right over.
Okay, well that's helpful. Let's click on the tent.
It was a tent made out of plastic sheeting.
I never clicked on that before, that's all. Can I go back this way? Let me see. Is there a one way?
Hi there, remember me?
Ah, mais oui, Inspector. Have you found him?
Who?
The man in the sewer, of course.
I'm, sifting through the evidence.
Sifting.
Rather you than me, monsieur. So, when you are not exploring sewers, what do you do?
I take a lot of showers.
Oh, very good, monsieur. A policeman with a sense of humor.
Okay.
I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector.
I like the dialogue skip. It feels very natural. Okay, so we obviously want to talk to her, but part of me wants to go to the police station first. I don't know. The swelling music, it's actually... it's like a little too loud. A little too loud. Okay, let's just get off this screen. For the swelling music. Alright. Okay, it's actually, honestly, it's driving me nuts. This slider doesn't seem to do anything, does it? Okay. But when it's low, it's too low. I like the music, for the record. I actually do like the music. But... Whoa! No music. Now there's no music. Okay. So, I don't actually want to be at the police station, but let me go to the phone, because I want to test the theory that we just have these phone numbers now on this little envelope. Okay. Okay. Oh, name and address. I like that. I like that. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So any phone we can just kind of pick up and use. All right. Well, let's talk.
Excuse me. Not so fast. I'd like your personal details, please. Huh? What for? In the event of an accident. It would help us to know where to send the body. Look, is this really necessary?
What?
I came in here to talk to Rosso. Oh, why did you not say?
Well, yeah, sure.
May I see Inspector Rosso? He is not here. But do you wish to leave a message for him? I have a choice of blue or black pen.
Ugh,
I'd recommend
Nick.
the blue for a less formal communication.
I'd prefer to talk to him in
Oh,
person.
jeez.
As you wish, monsieur.
All right, what about Moo?
Is Sergeant Moo available? What? You want to speak to him?
Yes, please.
I cannot recall the last time someone asked to speak to Moo. No one ever speaks to him. Not even his kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
yikes.
He is not here, monsieur. He is with Inspector Rosso. Like Laurel and Keaton. No, monsieur?
Hardy. Oliver Norville Hardy.
All right, well, this seems pointless. I'm not
Thanks
going to
for your
go through all
help,
the
officer.
evidence. Yeah, this will be a place we go later in the game, but I just kind of thought if it allowed us to go here early, that there might be something here early, but no. I mean, it's a reliable place for a phone, where maybe the little guy's construction site is not going to be available in the future. Okay, let's go to Rue Jarry. Oh, this flower seller looks pleasant.
The woman was doing something with a pair of needles that couldn't be described as knitting. She was a cheery old soul, the kind you'd walk across the street to avoid.
Yikes. I think we have different interpretations what cheery old souls are for.
Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good, and it only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to.
Haha. Funny. Actually, go ahead and tell my future.
I've changed my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My oh my, what a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know?
10 francs, please, my dear.
10 francs? That's a ripoff.
Please yourself.
I don't have any money. You know this lady?
Do you know a young woman called Nico Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me, in the apartment block across the street. The door isn't locked, but you'll need to give it a gentle nudge. It sticks, you see, because of the damp. The landlord said he'd fixed it before winter sets in. He's been saying that for 3 years.
Okay. I shouldn't bring her flowers. That would be weird, right? But let's see what happens when I click on this.
Are the flowers for sale?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Yikes. Well, thanks for telling me.
I don't want to bring a reporter that I
See you later.
haven't met flowers.
right,
That would be
monsieur.
very strange.
You will.
So let's not do that.
The door was shabby and in need of a coat of paint. I couldn't imagine the Collard woman living here.
Yeah, because you look cool.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently just above the lock.
Hiya. Uncle John can't be bothered to take a hand planer to it? No. He's never going to fix that door. Might need to
Bonjour.
adjust the hinges.
I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Yeah,
Please,
just walk
call
in.
me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George.
Does this raise and lower? I mean, I'm guessing it's got pulleys on it, but I'm just so distracted by this. Oh, look at this. Look at this
Eh
little
bien?
cat.
And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers beneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And
I got his tailor's phone number.
you had better luck than I did.
Oh.
Luck, she said. Luck. Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
I took my photographs to the editor, but he wasn't interested. Can you believe it? He told me to drop his story.
But you're not about to do that.
Oh no. I am going to find out what's behind these killings. You know what I think? It's a conspiracy. Police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The press don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
That covers just about everyone.
Okay. So there's something here.
Who was the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Plantard. I didn't know him, but he called me last night.
She was going to meet
He
him
said
there.
He had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation.
Tell me more.
How did Plantard get your name?
For the newspaper, La Liberté, they had written an article linking 2 unsolved murders, one in Italy and the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costume killer. Plantard said he could supply me with more information. Somehow, the clown must have known about our appointment.
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Arno Bellotta, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it! Millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off.
Was he killed for his money?
No. He had no living relatives, and his fortune went to the orphanage where he grew up. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was lured to his death by a snowman.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese green politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium. He was committed to dismantling Japan's automobile industry.
Oh.
I can't see him gaining much support with a loony policy like that.
Yamada was a man of vision. He was years ahead
Judgments.
of his time.
If you say so. How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say, flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
Our character is just anti-green energy. We have taken a stance for some reason.
A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown. You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you what, I won't be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance of a big break.
Or a premature death.
Tell me about yourself.
You speak very good English for a French girl.
Thanks. You speak very good English from America.
That's a great response.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Who am I calling? Let's try to call him and put her on the phone.
Hello? Who is this? Mr. Todrick?
Oh, it's you again. What now?
Put her on the phone. Put her on the phone.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
No, I never heard of him.
Okay.
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
Maybe be nicer to him if you're going to ask him for favors. All right. Well, let's show her the evidence we found. So far, she's the most competent and most normal person we've talked to.
I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George, it's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Oh.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his left cheek.
A scar. In the shape of a horseshoe.
Oh, a crescent moon.
I don't know that that's his left cheek. It's like all over his face, but okay.
I found this tissue down the sewer.
Oh, that's disgusting, George.
I think
That's
the stuff
hilarious.
on it is grease paint, like actors use. Or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
So the little piece of fabric is gone now.
I found this false nose in the sewer.
Hey, what's this inside it?
The contents of someone's nose?
Don't be cross, George. It says La Reste du Monde.
Oh.
Masks and costumes. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
Why don't you put it on, George?
Ew.
No way am I wearing this. I'd look really stupid. Besides, he might have had a cold.
Well, you are carrying his tissue around. I guess it's a little strange though that the exit to the sewer, like that loop, is like right there where the police were. It like one screen away, which is just a few feet away. So he's like, I get into the sewer, and then I pop out right here with a briefcase. The police held their gun on me. They could have done that for him. So I don't know. That it seemed like he should have gone farther away with traveling through the sewer. He basically went back to the scene of the crime.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Of course I am. I think it was very...
Yeah? Well, it was kind of...
Skip. That's pretty funny. She's just like, all right, let's ask her about the photo, even though she gave me the photo.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Oh, that was me. I think I missed that. Tell me more about yourself.
Tell me more about yourself.
Oh, there is not much
Whoa.
to tell.
Well,
That's
how did you
exactly
get into
what he said.
photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought my first camera. I was 8 and my parents had just split up.
I didn't realize I was going to say exactly what he was going to say.
Did you live with your father?
Yes, my mother went off with her new boyfriend. I don't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Oh, no.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Well, it's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really, always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted I should study art. That's why I went to college.
Where'd you go to college?
Did you learn about photography at college?
Oh, God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used, paint, canvas,
Oh, that's
paper.
annoying.
Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the time I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
I don't know why she would be making fun of him. I didn't get that at all.
Do you have a boyfriend?
That's none of your business.
Forward. Okay, well, that's everything.
I'm going back out to search for that clown.
Where?
You want to go with
I
me?
guess I could visit the costume shop.
Good idea.
Yeah, that's my only lead. Oh, did you want to go with me or no? You're okay. See you never, I guess. Join forces with the Parisian photojournalist called Nico.
The vacant shop was sealed with a steel blind. There was no way of lifting the securely locked blind.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. We could talk to her again, but I don't know what for. Yeah, let's go to the costume shop. I don't know. I don't have anything else to do. Although, you know, it's a little random what might progress the game so far. It hasn't been like things that are so dumb and make no sense even in hindsight, but there have been things where I'm just like, I don't know. I guess it was here? Oh boy. I do love a costume shop. Oh, novelty poop. Can we have that? I would love that.
As my fingers closed on the plastic novelty, I realized my mistake. It was a novelty, all right, but it wasn't plastic.
Oh, get wrecked.
The sight of the dog waste set my stomach churning again. I quickly looked away.
I just stuck my finger in dog poop. You got me. Yeah, I know. I complained about not having a good outfit for the stream. Yes, I know. I love costume shops. I do. I do. It gets expensive, though. All right, well, let's look at these costumes.
As I was about to touch the dummy, I realized it had the same color eyes as Nico. The strange thing was, I hadn't realized I'd noticed the color of Nico's eyes.
Oh, boy. Are we... Oh, boy. Let's not be that kind of game.
I gave the dummy Puro a tentative prod, but it didn't move. It was an antique phonograph, the kind you have to wind by hand.
Do I need a big sewer key to wind it? It's got a crank. Adventure game logic. Just don't ask him. Just start using it.
Excuse me.
Bonjour, monsieur.
That's my bad.
Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind.
Oh,
For
so
in
glad that
these
stopped.
four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible. You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
Well, more than anything, I need to know who this man is.
Do you recognize this man?
Oui, monsieur. I sold him some grease paint.
Tell me more about him. Because then he was like this grease paint?
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that.
Oh.
Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Nice.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Shakespeare accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
So this guy?
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
The man whose photograph you showed me, he hired 2 costumes.
2?
Two?
Yes, Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
What was his name?
Ka, a Middle Eastern man, I would think.
And did he have this scar on his face?
That's right, in the shape of a crescent moon.
I feel like we're finally making some progress, and yes, the tissue has finally come in handy. Tell me more.
How come clowns are so popular?
I think it has something to do with their unpredictable nature.
Personally, I think clowns should be banned, along with mimes.
Oh, come now.
Wow.
Who doesn't love clowns?
Coming on strong.
Me, for one.
So we're anti-clown, anti-mime, and anti-green energy. That's what we really know about our character. So far, that's all we really know about our character. I would love to have more information about this guy. And the costume, the other pixie costume, can I know what that looks like?
Are you sure this is the same man who hired the clown suit?
Certainement, Monsieur Card.
Okay.
Have you heard of a man named Plantar?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
Clown nose? I mean, I
Do you
guess
want
he'll
this red nose
confirm it.
back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Was this game made in England? I don't know, Fry Guy. I really don't know much about the development. The only thing I knew is the famous goat puzzle.
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Their word choicing is a little interesting. Okay, well, that's everything. I mean, that
Thanks
was...
for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay.
Oh, buzzer, classic.
What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but
Take
I
it.
give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
That's good. That's funny. So those hand buzzers, they don't actually shock. They vibrate. When you press on it, they vibrate and turn. So it's shocking because your hands are very sensitive to touch and you're not like ready for it. Maybe they do make some that actually shock, but I was a little prankster as a kid and I definitely bought me some hand buzzers. And so you feel like it shocks you because you're stunned and it makes a sound and classic hand buzzer. I don't know. So I guess it's everything for this shop. This was all very useful. We're at that point in the adventure game where we feel like we have a lot of good stuff, but there's also not a clear oh, now we do this thing next. Because I don't know what to do next because I wanted to ask him what the other costume the guy hired, as Fred Guy pointed out, instead of rented. That's a thing in the UK. They use that term. Oh, look at this. They've just darked it out. We're done. So, I mean, we could go back to our friend and yeah, I guess go tell her the clues. It seems reasonable. I guess. Oh, actually, hold on. Cancel. Nice. I can cancel. I want to test something before we do that. I want to call her. I thought you didn't pick story mode, so block out things you've done. Yeah, it seems. Yeah, I mean that's a good point. I think story mode also blocks out objects on the screen, but maybe locations even in original mode they do. So instead of visiting her and having this conversation, I want to call her and see what options
Hello,
the game gives
Pilar?
me.
It's George. I've been to see the costume seller at the Risée du
Cool.
Monde.
Why don't you come over and tell me about it?
Okay.
Darn. Okay, so the detective is back at the police station, so we can talk to him too. But my instinct was come talk to her, but they have the phone mechanic in the game, so I did want to try that. But now we know. Now we know that that's not really functional.
Salut, George. What news?
I've been to the costume shop.
I like it. What are you supposed to be?
I didn't hire a costume. These are my clothes and you know it.
Did you ask about the clown?
Yeah. He used the name Khan. He hired 2 costumes, the clown and a pixie.
Then we won't jump ahead of him.
How do you make that out?
He probably plans to use the pixie suit next time he kills.
Oh, God, don't let it be me.
That
I don't deserve to die at the
That's
hands
what I
of a
assumed.
pixie.
Don't be silly, George. That won't happen.
Oh, no?
No, because every time you see a pixie, you're going to run like hell.
solid point.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Whoa.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking?
That just seemed like way overly aggressive and unnecessary. What are you doing to help? Uh-huh.
Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clown's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
Well,
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
we have information now. We'll keep calling this guy.
Hello? It's George. What not? The man I'm looking for is called Khan. He
Shaka
bought a
Khan.
suit from you, remember?
Mr. Khan. Yes, I remember him. Yes,
Oh.
I delivered the suit to his hotel. The Hotel Ubu. I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor.
Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
Okay.
Now we're getting somewhere. Do you know the Hotel Ubu?
The Ubu? Yes, I do.
That's where the clowns stay.
Hoodoo?
Good work,
Ubu.
George.
Sorry. Couldn't help it. I could help it, but I didn't help it.
The guy at the novelty shop gave me this.
What is it?
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a gag. A practical joke.
If you ever use it on me, I'll break your arm.
Okay. I get the picture.
I mean,
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
I guess there's nothing really else to say,
See
right?
you later.
Where are you going now?
I could go hang out at the Hotel Ubu.
Watch out for Khan, George.
Don't worry, I will.
Should we tell the police anything? I mean, I guess my answer is no, because it seems like there's a conspiracy, right? Everyone has said that. They're hitting us over the head with there's a conspiracy. So therefore telling the police stuff is not going to help anybody.
It wasn't the style of the clothes in the shop that caught my eye, but the prices. The same amount of money would feed a starving family for the rest of their lives. I guess people who buy that kind of stuff don't have a problem with their consciences.
Ugh. All right. Judgy. All right. Hotel Ubu. Hotel Ubootsy. Oh, hey, Cosmic. I didn't even see you there. Killer the Clown from outer space? No. Not outer space, from Paris. Although I guess he's probably from somewhere else. Oh. This looks like a rough crowd. What's that about? We probably need to go around back. But before we know we need to go around back, let's check out the front. That's it?
The sign listed the price of rooms, and boy, were they expensive. The killer must have been earning a fat wad to pay for accommodation like this.
A fat wad. Interesting.
Excuse me.
George!
Yeah?
George Stobbart! So nice to have you here. Going through one of your adventures. I don't trust these guys, so I feel weird. Here, we're gonna do a hand buzzer.
Shake my hand.
Nah.
Oh, rats.
I really, for some reason, thought that was a great idea. I am enjoying it so far. We're not that far into it, although I'm very slow, so. We have George Stobbart, basically a celebrity in the chat. Thanks for popping in. Now, no spoilers. No spoilers. I know you lived this 30 years ago. Oh my god, has it been 30 years? Oh no. Jeez. That makes me... That stings a little. Alright, let's go straight to it.
Do you happen to know a guy named Khan?
That ain't nobody I know.
I'm sorry to be a burden on your brain.
Rude. George, since we have you in the chat here, why are you anti-green energy? We haven't been playing this game very long, but that was the one thing that came through. Very anti-green energy. Maybe it's the 90s, you just didn't know better. Alright, tell me about the clown.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
No, I ain't. Don't tell me I missed him. Oh, that's too bad. I love the clowns, don't you?
I've seen daytime television that was funnier.
I love it when the little guys get hurt.
That figures.
Trusted vice. Hose pipe down the pants, then smack! A plank in the kisser.
A shout out to George. George is the name of the character, not the developer. George is the character. Alright, what about this guy?
You ever meet a guy called Plantar?
No, I ain't.
You missed your chance. If you're quick, you'll catch him at the coroner's.
Okay, so this guy's not been helpful at all. Great.
See you later.
Not if you see me first.
What? Do you press tab from time to time? I've never pressed tab. Let's see what happens. Oh! Well, there we go. They had a tutorial in this game. Is there a reason they didn't bother to tell me that? That's really cool. Why wouldn't they say that in the tutorial? All right.
Excuse me.
There's been a couple things been a little curious about what it would have looked like.
Yes?
Do you know a man by the name of Khan?
Khan!
No, I don't.
It's
Uncle
very
John.
important I get to see him, and
I told you. I don't know it.
What about this clown?
I'm looking for a clown.
Are you trying to be funny?
No, I really am looking for a clown.
There are no clowns here except you.
Got him.
Have you heard of a guy called Plantar?
All right.
No, that name means nothing to me.
Forget it.
Let's go inside. I thought these guys were gonna stop me, but they're just hanging outside and not answering questions. Oh, I just realized the detective's card, that was a one-time use thing as well, which is really too bad. Especially because I didn't take down his phone number. We've got a professor. Let's look at the statue.
The figure of a sexless youth was frozen in mid-skip with a silly grin on its stone lips.
Could you describe that differently, please? Like a lot differently?
The woman was obviously English. She had all the qualities of Boadicea, Elizabeth I, and Margaret Thatcher rolled into one. It wasn't a pretty sight.
We can do a 90s thing. What? That I kind of missed that because I was still reeling from the description, and then that was very rude.
Hi there, ma'am.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man.
You disappoint me, my dear. For one foolish moment I thought... But never mind. Aren't you going to tell me your name?
George Stobbart, ma'am.
How sweet! I once had a stable boy called George. I am Lady Piermont. The common reaction is to kneel and stutter, but it's not obligatory.
A real lady? I mean, you're an honest-to-God aristocrat?
Oh, I don't know about that. Few of my ancestors are honest, not even to God. I can trace my family back to the Normans.
Come on, you're neat.
But don't let that intimidate
You're in
you,
France.
George. Beneath that impressive pedigree, I'm just flesh and blood. The blood may be blue, but the flesh is the plump beef of old England, so to speak. You appear distracted, George. Is there any way I can help you?
The plump beef of old England. I like her. Tell me about these characters outside, or I guess one of these characters.
Did you know there's a gangster out front?
What makes you think he's a gangster?
The Italian suit and the bulge in his pocket?
I know plenty of men with Italian suits and bulges in their pockets. That doesn't necessarily make them gangsters.
Are you here in Paris on vacation?
No, darling, I'm on holiday. I needed to get away after Algy's funeral.
I didn't realize you were mourning the loss of a loved one.
I'm not. He was my husband.
I'm sorry to hear about your husband's death.
You wouldn't be if you knew him, my dear. It gave me the opportunity to take a well-deserved holiday. Daphne suggested a change of scenery. Paris, she said. The wild romance is just what you need to take your mind off the inquest. Well, the closest I came to romance was being wooed by a drunken Breton chef. I must say I was disappointed with his coq au vin. Not at all what I was expecting. I was thinking of cutting my holiday short.
Audio
my
terrible.
bags and heading back to Hemel Hempstead. That was until last night.
The swelling music is back. The audio on some of her lines are like clearly they weren't able to remaster them or improve them for whatever reason. I don't know why. Yeah, they use the term holiday. I actually prefer the term that you take a holiday. I actually prefer that over vacation. That's one of the, like, we need to work over here in America, in the Estados Unidos. We need to work in, I think, holiday instead of vacation. Queue instead of line. I mean, I know there's more. I prefer that. And then we also need to work, I think, flat instead of apartment. I don't know why. I just like it. And obviously the metric system. That's actually the big one. Let's start there. We'll start there, and then we'll work on the other ones. But those are trolley for truck, right? That might be confusing because we have trolleys. Is a trolley a truck? Am I remembering? Oh, trolley instead of shopping cart. Yes, thank you. Lorry, that's a truck. Lorry, that's what I was thinking. I could go lorry too. We can go trolley for shopping carts and lorry. I'm on board with all of these so far. We love these. But let's start with the metric system. Actually, before we do trolley, let's do metric system. So I can figure out how far away something is and then divide it by 10. Instead divide it by 5,126 or something. Hire instead of rent. Rent implies temporary ownership. Yeah. Oh yeah, hire a car. But you do rent costumes, so that part kind of confused me when he's like he hired a clown costume. It's like, was he supposed to return it? But yeah, you hire a car, you don't rent a car.
What happened to you last night?
Tell me about
I was stricken, Mr. Stobbart. Cupid's arrow has cleft my bosom.
Oh,
Couldn't really miss.
It was just as I'd always imagined it should be. The intimacy of candlelight, romantic music tinkling across the room, and then a stranger's glance. Those brooding eyes, that suave manner, those tight trousers. He was the man I'd been waiting for all my life.
I'm glad he finally turned up after all these years.
Ah, but it wasn't to be. He was merely toying with my affections.
Oh no.
And if I ever catch up with him, he's dead.
Yikers. Can't help but was he this man?
I'm looking for a murderer.
Good heavens! You're a private detective.
Apparently.
That's correct, ma'am.
What's the term you Americans use? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh no.
I believe what you're thinking of is Dick.
Precisely.
Yikes. Yikes. I knew it was coming. Nope. Never mind. Let's just keep clicking.
Have you come across a man who calls himself Khan?
I am familiar with only one person named Khan.
Genghis Khan, the legendary Mongol barbarian chieftain?
No, darling. Kevin.
Kevin Khan? I never heard of him.
I'd be most surprised if you had, darling. He's a pharmacist in Hemel Hempstead. Organizes fundraising for the Rotarians. Lovely man.
Does he have a scar on his cheek?
I really wouldn't know, sweetie.
We have a photo. Is this him?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
My God, it's him. That's Merlin.
She represented everything I loved about the English. The lady was totally deranged. Merlin? You mean King Arthur's wizard?
Good heavens, no. Monsieur Merlin is a fellow guest. He's the man I've been telling you about. That's the man who spurned me.
We're so judgmental. Well, this guy is actually Shaka Khan.
The man you know as Merlin is a fake.
What do you mean, sweetie?
He's a murderer. He also uses the name Khan.
I am shocked, Mr. Stobbart.
You dodged a bullet.
Shaken. I took him to be a gentleman, a man of honor. Do you know, I'd rather like to assist you in stitching him up.
Let's stitch him up.
When did you last see Merlin?
It was no more than an hour ago.
Oh,
He came downstairs and spoke to that Clark chappie. Something passed hands. I couldn't see what exactly.
A briefcase?
No, smaller than that. A bundle of papers, perhaps. The clerk put it in the hotel safe and Merlin went out.
so if we can get in the hotel safe, we can get whatever
Are
we
you
have.
sure you saw Merlin putting documents in the safe?
Yes, darling, positive.
I wonder what they were.
Obviously something of great importance.
Yeah. I'd sure like to get my hands on whatever it is. I'll bet they had something to do with Plantow's briefcase.
So far, this game has had a real flow to it. Like, I haven't felt stuck at all, which is, I'm constantly getting stuck. Well, apparently we have more to say about this guy.
Has Merlin returned to the hotel?
No, he hasn't. Are you going to search his room?
If I could get in there, I would.
Help me get in there. Hand buzzer?
Would you like to shake my hand, ma'am?
Now, George, there's no need to be so formal. We met as tourists, and I want to keep it that way, despite the enormous social gulf between us.
Enormous social gulf between us. I love it.
I have to go, ma'am.
All right, we're going to buzzer this guy. This professor, he's totally going to shake our hand.
Excuse me, didn't I see your picture in the news? You're that Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Wow, so rude.
Yes, that is me, in person.
I don't want to worry you, but have you had any threats on your life? You know, mysterious phone calls, letters made up of headlines cut from the newspaper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Our character is very rude about some things. I'm actually kind of curious because I know they made other games. All right, I pulled up the Wikipedia. The Broken Sword series. Okay, hold on. Okay, the first game in the series. So this is the first game. Oh, that's good. I mean, I thought it was the first game, but I want to make sure. British developer Revolution Software. Yeah, you're right, Fry Guy. They are British. So Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror, was released later that year. Wow. 96 and then a second game? That's wild. Broken Sword The Sleeping Dragon in 2003. Broken Sword The Angel of Death in 2006. Oh boy, the cover art of that looks terrible. And Broken Sword 5 The Serpent's Curse. A remake of the first game, director's cut, was then released in 2009. Okay. And a remake of the second game was remastered in 2010. And so this is like I mentioned at the top. This is a Reforged, so they didn't use remake or remaster because it's again another couple decades later. So that's interesting. So far, I mean, we'll see. I like the game. I'm just kind of wondering, like, maybe I end up playing the others. And I guess the whole reason I just wanted to look this up is I was wondering if his like attitude kind of changes over time. It's like, it feels like this is a very 1996 attitude about some of these topics. Yeah. So let's keep clicking.
Have you seen a clown?
I beg your pardon?
The clown. A guy in funny pants. Have you seen him?
My pants are from England, Marks and Spencer. They are a pleasure and a comfort to wear, with much support.
I'm real glad to hear that. It's good to know you Nobel Prize winners are human too.
In my country, the people make do with string and egg cartoons.
For pants?
For everything. Oppression is the mother of ingenuity.
Do you know this guy?
Do you know a guy called Plantow?
I don't know anybody in Paris.
Oh, well, this guy's dead anyhow.
Why do you ask me about dead men? I have seen enough of death to last me a lifetime.
I'm, sure you have.
It's a little strange that we can't ask him about this guy. We have the photo, so we'll give him the photo, but usually it's like up here also.
Do you recognize this man? He calls himself Khan.
Yes, I know this man.
Oh.
Why do you carry his photograph?
I'm a private detective. This...
Oh.
That is just one of the names by which he is known.
Oh. You know this about him.
What's your interest in Khan?
He is an enemy of my people.
Oh!
You know he's a killer.
Of course, amongst other things.
Tell me more.
Would you help me investigate Khan?
We're after the same guy.
That is not possible. My instructions are to observe. I cannot jeopardize my position as an honored guest of this country's government.
It's okay. I'm an American. It feels strange that we have no more questions to ask him about that. No more questions to ask him about that. That seems so important. Let's buzz him.
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of imperialist dogs.
Now that's a real bad attitude problem you've got there.
I mean, you're in France. Like, there's enough imperialism to kind of spread around here in Europe. You're not shaking a lot of hands, is what I'm saying.
Goodbye.
So we've got a phone here. I like the phone mechanic. We like the phone. Let's hit tab. Okay. So they really did keep it very close to the original. I like that. Yeah, they that's really close. They just tried to update it. Well, I appreciate it. Obviously we want to talk to the front desk. I mean, I say obviously, but is there... Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, there's no option to. We need the safe key. We need to break into the safe. I can't imagine there's a way to do that, but let's try.
The clerk wore a disdainful expression, like he'd been born with it.
Well, let's talk.
I want some information.
Who are you? The police?
I'm conducting a private investigation.
Ah, I know only too well what you mean. That is one of the drawbacks of the catering business. When people book into an hotel, they leave their morals at home, no?
Do we just go straight for the safe? No. How about this guy?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, monsieur. That man is one
Look
of our
at this
guests.
photograph.
What name?
I cannot tell you that.
It's a little strange that this guy's here to observe and then he didn't follow him, so he's just like, I don't know. Who knows?
Do you know a man named Clentau?
No, monsieur.
I'm looking for a man who dresses like a clown.
This is a highly respectable hotel, monsieur. There are no clowns here.
If you say so.
Oh, sick burn, bro.
I'd like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some form of identification?
Like what?
A driving license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I could show you my operation scar.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I must have some form of unique ID.
You won't find a more unique ID than my scar.
I'm sorry. I must insist on a more
What a
traditional
weird line of
identification.
question.
Rats.
Frat guy says, I keep thinking he's going to say, I'm looking for a man in finance. He does kind of, it feels like that is a setup. Let's shake his hand. There's no way he's going to shake our hand.
Hey, shake my hand.
I'd rather not, monsieur. I'm still sore from the shock administered by one of the guests.
Oh,
He was secretly concealing an electrical device in the palm of his hand.
clue.
Practical jokes are so puerile, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's a clue. But we already know he was here.
Thanks
but
for
it's
your
still
help,
a clue.
buddy. Hanging from a brass hook was a key and a plastic tag.
So we gotta distract this guy, huh? We'll just grab it.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What?
You are trying to steal that key, no?
No way.
All right, let's look at the register.
There was no one registered under the name of Khan, but the name in the book for room 22 was Merlin.
Well, we know that.
It was the register of guests staying at the hotel.
Okay, before we go upstairs, let's call our reporter friend and, I don't know, see what there is to see with that conversation.
Bonjour, Collard.
Hi, it's George. I have the address of the killer's hotel.
If you're going to pay him a visit, take care. Remember, that guy's a professional.
Thanks. I'll be fine.
Okay. Let's go upstairs. Ooh, let's see what this looked like. Huh. I feel like they overdid it with the lighting. This feels a little bit more realistic. Because this one has like a glowing center that's like washing it all out. Okay, well, let's look at every single door, I guess.
The sign on the door read 21.
We don't have anything creepy to say about the statue? Let's try the door.
The door was locked.
We're protagonists in a video game. Of course we're going to try the door.
The sign on the door read 22. If the tailor's description was correct, this was the killer's room.
Right. Before we do that, let's look everywhere else first.
Room number 23.
Okay, so only these sides. So let's try this door.
The door was locked.
The door was locked. Something tells me this door is going to be locked.
The door was locked.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we need to get the key. I have no... I feel like this is the first time I don't have like a thing I want to click on next. You know what I mean? We haven't been back to the police and shared anything with them. So that is an option. But we also... I'm just remembering the newspaper with the construction worker guy. Like, we didn't click through all the items. So potentially these could do something.
What do you make of this tool?
Stunning, monsieur. I bet you handle it like a professional.
Well, I feel like he's being sarcastic.
Do you recognize this red nose?
No, monsieur.
What do you make of this tissue?
Do you wish me to dispose of it for you, monsieur?
Yes.
Hey, no! It could be useful. I'm holding on to this.
As you wish, monsieur. Perhaps you would like a little plastic baggie to keep
Yes.
it in?
Nah, it's fine the way it is.
Oh. Go in the back and grab a plastic baggie.
Is this Merlin room 22?
I couldn't say. It's a bad likeness.
This photo was taken by one of Europe's most promising photojournalists.
Vraiment? What does he use? A pinhole camera?
Well, it's enlarged. Wait. Oh. Okay, I was like, I thought this was an inventory item. I was like, when did I get this? Let's click on it.
About the key hanging on the hook over there.
Oui, monsieur.
Which room is it for?
Number 21.
Is that room taken?
No. The guests checked out this morning.
Okay. Well,
I'd like to check into room 21.
I have money.
That is not possible.
How come? You said it was vacant.
It is reserved for another guest.
Rats.
No, monsieur. Dutch.
Nice.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Okay, I guess we didn't go through all the items here. This guy knows a lot. This guy is following this guy who's a killer, and he's following a killer through Europe, blah blah blah. And it just seems
Hello
like
again.
It's strange that we can't get more from him. So let's click. We'll just click through all the inventory items with him and then her, and then I guess we go to the police station. I'm not super looking forward to that though.
Have you any idea what this tool might be used for?
I cannot guess.
Would it mean anything if I told you it was for lifting drain covers?
Such technology fills me with wonder.
What does this clown's nose suggest to you?
In my country, we have no use for clowns.
I'm glad to hear it.
They were dealt with most severely in the last cultural cleansing.
What about the mimes? Did you get them too?
All gone. Our streets are mime-free.
Yikes.
Sounds like heaven.
Well, we know who the killer is. Like we know at least two of his names, and we know what he looks like. So we know this isn't him, but it's a little strange that he won't give us more information.
Does this goo-smeared tissue mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
I guess it's actually not weird he wouldn't give us more information because, like, who are we? We're just some random dude.
This is a photo of Khan, right?
That is just one of the names by which he is known.
All right.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
All right. We will talk to her.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, Joe!
Here we go.
Would you distract the clerk while I borrow a key?
Are you asking me to aid you in a criminal act, darling?
Oh, no. It's the key to an empty room.
And why, may I ask, do you wish to gain access to an empty room? Do you plan to squat?
No, ma'am.
The Scouts honor?
I was never in the Boy Scouts, ma'am.
No, you should have been. What were your parents thinking of?
It's a fine way for a boy to get licked into shape.
No, don't lick
Now
his shape.
tell me, why do you want to get into that room?
It's next to the room the killer is using.
Ah, so you plan to eavesdrop on Merlin?
I was hoping there might be a connecting door.
Oh.
I shouldn't think my feminine charms would be much use in this case, but a good dose of English arrogance might do the trick.
She's on board. I was not predicting this would be the solution, but okay.
I say,
Oui,
Oh,
madame.
oops.
listen carefully. You do understand English, don't you?
But of course, madame.
Good. I wish to deposit some jewelry for safekeeping.
I understand.
Are you quite certain?
Oh boy.
Bien sûr, madame.
Over to you, my dear.
Yoink. Okay. We made progress.
The
I was
door
feeling
was
like we
locked.
didn't have progress. There we go.
Maybe it wasn't the right room, but this was the right key.
Well, it's not there's no connecting door. This we've discovered immediately. Oh, that looks really similar. All right. Connected windows. I guess there's no reason for us to dig through this room because he was never in this room.
There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of camphor. The cabinet was empty, but it smelt of onions. No kidding, it really did.
Okay. Yep, makes sense. This is not the killer's room, so there's nothing in here. Let's keep going. Ugh, God, reality keeps cutting through. Get out of here, reality. All right. Oh. Well.
If I wanted my shins sticking out of my shoulders, I could have jumped. Mama Stobbart didn't raise no suicidal fools, though. If I wanted my
Dark. Okay. Can we fail this? So far, there's been no fail state in the game, which is good. Okay, just like the other room. But a wash basin? The briefcase! Grab it immediately. He's not checked out yet. He's just gone for the day, right? Or maybe he has checked out. I actually don't remember. I should have remembered.
I searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half expected, it was empty.
Yes. I did expect it to be empty, but we had to look.
There was nothing in the pockets of the pants. The pants were newly laundered and pressed with immaculate creases.
All right. Yeah, we want to return things to how they were, of course. That's it, huh? There's got to be a clue in here, right? We need
The
progression.
assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence beside his bed.
Yeah.
The bed was freshly made, and the crisp white sheets told me nothing about the killer's habits. The bed was several times larger than the narrow cot I'd been given at the place I was staying.
Where are you staying? You haven't been back. Okay, so... I don't know. I guess that's it?
The door led back into the hall, idiot.
Do we go out the door? I mean, he'll know we were in here then. Oh!
I had the...
Oh! Oh, darn it! I skipped the dialogue. I was trying to run out the window. I have no idea what we were going to say. I didn't skip that. It just didn't show more. Excuse me. Good thing it was a nice deep wardrobe and he just grabbed his pants.
The pants matched the jacket, which
I
the
don't have any
killer had lost
Kleenex in here, do I?
Paris.
No, I don't. Okay. Do we take it? I don't know why we would. Oh, we looked through the pockets.
I couldn't believe my luck when I found 2 items in the pockets of the pants. The first was an ordinary matchbook. No matches, no clues. The second was a pass card which read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation. There was nothing else in the pockets of the killer's pants. The matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words, Club Alamut. It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom.
Yeah.
It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Well, that... Let me look at this again.
It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Okay, why... What? Why Electronics Corporation? Okay, hold on. Let's... Wait, do we go... Sorry, we go back out this door. Sorry, I'm just like so confused. Okay. We have a bunch of clues, but I don't know what any of them mean now. Can we get into the safe with that ID, though? Well, no, because the guy knows who his hotel guest is. Oh, I muted myself. Oh no, he came back. I was gonna say, I feel like we should put the key back. Like, hey, you dropped this. Well, I don't know. Let's talk to him, see what happens. Like, we're gonna be arrested, right? For stealing the key?
What now, monsieur?
Here.
Do you recognize this key?
That is the property of the Hotel Ubu.
Correct.
May I ask how it found its way from the little hook to your pocket?
Would you believe it was put there by a poltergeist?
No, monsieur. The hotel is regularly serviced by an exorcist. If we had a ghost, Father Fécond would have flushed it out.
I suppose you want the key back.
Not especialement. The room is vacant. Since you are so determined to conduct your little investigation, I won't stop you.
What? That makes no sense. That makes the least amount of sense.
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur Merlin's property.
That's right. Merlin the murderer. I want to see what he's left in your safe.
Impossible. I cannot betray his confidence, no matter what you say he's done.
You're making a big mistake.
Maybe. I can
Huge.
live with that.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
Oh, that's it? Just no? Okay.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Well, let's talk to this guy and show him the same stuff because he's like hunting this dude.
Hello again. Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Does the name on this matchbook mean anything to you?
Indeed, it does. For Alamut was the home of the old man of the mountains. You do not know him?
No, I don't. Do you recognize this key?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Well, she's been helpful before. Let's ask.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
I got the key. Thanks for your help, ma'am.
Yeah, let's ask her. All right.
I found this matchbook in Merlin's bedroom.
It came from the Club Alamut. It might be useful to find out if that club is in Paris, George.
That's a good point.
I found this pass in Merlin's room.
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has a million faces. I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers, but he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of. Follow me, George!
Like I said, she's been pretty helpful this whole time.
Did you place a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
That is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I own the law. If he tries anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure, Lady Piermont.
This is so silly.
One moment, please.
She has been clutch. It's like I forgot the description we gave her, but it was very rude.
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
I would have been stuck.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Thanks.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
I guess we're going back to Nico's apartment. Which makes sense. This was a treasure trove of clues. Well, thank you.
I figured the lady at the keys wouldn't appreciate a duet with a...
Can we say thank you? I don't think that's an option, because we don't have a dialogue free.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George.
This is what Merlin was so keen to hide.
Really? All that fuss for a sample of wallpaper?
It's some kind of manuscript, and it looks to be very old.
If I was you, I'd keep it well out of sight until you're clear of this place.
Always
That's
good
exactly
advice.
what I was thinking. I could roll it up and put it down my pants.
No, that wouldn't
Or
do
put
at
it in your
all.
jacket, weirdo.
You'd attract far too much attention.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I have to go, ma'am.
She's been a delight. She really has been. Oh, I forgot about these guys.
Just a minute, monsieur.
What's your problem?
No problem. If
I completely forgot about these
What
guys.
do you want?
just a routine security check, nothing to worry yourself about.
Oh, well, all right.
Search him, Flap.
You bet.
Hey, knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
Is this what you're after, Guido?
See, that's it.
I can explain everything. Well, almost everything.
Too late. You're on your way to feed the fishes.
I'm allergic to fish.
Like a
I
pet
have break
store?
out in blotches when I eat tuna.
Let's go.
Well, this is not great. Oh, is this an end screen? We failed. You can get game over on this game. You know what's so funny is I was about to save. I don't know when the last autosave was. Okay, an adventure game where you can't get game over. God, I cannot tell you the last time I played an adventure game where you could get game over. Well, generous autosaves, which probably didn't exist in the original. Very generous autosaves. You know what my brain was thinking? We put it in the briefcase and drop it out the window and then pick it up in the alley. I literally was thinking that because they let us keep the key, which was so strange. Oh, I haven't.
Was locked.
Okay, it auto locks. Oh yeah, it's a hotel room. Yes, it does automatically lock when you.
The door was locked.
That actually makes sense. Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind a game over as long as you're going to give me autosaves. Because it's just, I'm so out of practice with point and click adventure games with game overs that I didn't even think to save it. Now, if this was like King's Quest back in the day I was playing, then you know I'm autosaving all the time. Or not autosaving, manually saving. I don't even remember if autosave was a thing. Oh, man, that was kind of refreshing. Also, why are we such a wimp? And we totally let them kill us.
I searched the interior.
Okay. Well, I mean... Alright. Do we just toss it out the window? I kind of prefer my idea. And now that I'm in this bedroom, I could open it up and read it and know something.
If I wanted my shins sticking out of my...
Yeah.
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
My briefcase idea is pretty solid. A game over. How quaint. Oh. Is that the door or the wardrobe? Okay, good. That would have been annoying if I couldn't exit the door. I had to go over a room and then out. Alright. That was fun. I wonder if when they were searching me if I could have ran back inside or if it's like too late. There are some adventure games you go back in the day, you get a game over, you start
Just a
over.
minute, monsieur.
There's no continue, there's no
What's
load.
your problem? What do you want?
Just a...
Oh,
Search.
You
You just start new and you go, well, I'll make sure not to do that next time.
Get off, you bitch.
Yeah, I wonder if in that moment I could have run back
Guido.
inside or something.
Zilch.
Our apologies, monsieur.
What? I had to report you to the authorities.
Randir, we...
You want I should break his arms?
No. Let him go, Flap.
You want I should break your arms?
If the manuscript was what Plapp and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
Are we going to teleport there? That felt like a teleport scene, yeah.
You're just not going to believe what I've found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
It's a good joke. I like her. She's a good character. I think I like the old lady better.
It's a medieval manuscript.
Something.
Khan left it in the safe at the Ubu.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantar?
It could be.
Probably.
Which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of 2 knights sharing a horse.
Really?
Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades.
Well,
This guy,
it is called
named
Shadows of the
Hughes
Templar.
Pagan, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem.
Oh, here we go.
He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans, but at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy.
Oof.
Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive. But the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
Cool. That's what we're doing with this game.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
It's both.
Maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping. Think about it, George. One guy's already died for it, as you said yourself. Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay.
I threw it
I'm
off a building.
convinced. You keep hold of it.
It is a good idea that she keeps hold of it. Let's ask more questions about it.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Well,
Let's
okay, we might
face
as
it,
well.
We need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who
Oh.
specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
Yikes.
So worried. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Krohn Museum. I'll give you the address.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds me of the
Hideous?
Wicked Queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall."
All
She
right.
made me cry so much when I...
Skip.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid.
Okay.
A knight with a crystal ball.
Oh.
There's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinum mea lux videbis.
By
Vibes.
my teachings,
He's looking for
you will
vibes.
see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Through my teachings, you will be enlightened. There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover. It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
Verano? Verano?
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
Okay. Broken S words. Sounds like a Jeopardy category. Yeah, broken swords. Okay. So I guess this will probably always be here if I want to look at it again. Yeah, let's talk about the other
I found
clues.
this in the killer's room.
What is it? A credit card?
ID, Thomas Merlin, of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Never heard of him or the company.
Okay.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue. A name or an address. That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Hmm. Well, it's got to be for something. Okay, we've asked about everything else.
Maybe I'll check out the Kroon Museum.
I'm sure you'll find it useful, George.
She's a very good partner, but she doesn't come with us anywhere. Wonder what the deal is with that. Triumphant music. Track down an assassins and uncover medieval mystery. It feels like that is... Like, if this game were broken into chapters, which maybe it is, like, sometimes what I do is I'll pull up, like, the walkthrough, not to spoil, because we don't want to do spoilers, but to also just, like, gauge where we are, like, in chapters and stuff. But that feels like a good moment. So we're going to save there. And we're going to call it a day. Not a super long stream, but that's what we're going to do. So... yeah, I like the game. I like the game I'm playing on Wednesday, Call of the Sea. We probably have one more Call of the Sea and probably two more of this game. You know, I'm not super fast at these games, just based on howlongtobeat.com. And yeah, thank you everybody for coming and being here. And very funny, a fellow Twitch user named George Stobbart, which is the character's name, also popped in. Thank you for coming in and saying hi as well. I will be looking into the sequels and probably the remasters, probably not the originals. I got nothing against playing old games, as you know, but if they're going to make a remaster, let's check it out. So far, I like it. The original looks pretty good too, if it plays the same. And thanks, Bronx, for coming. I know you just got here, but appreciate you being here. All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye.